Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Emulating the Master. Yes, welcome back to episode 5 of Emulating the Master. I'm Wes, and today we'll be taking on Manchester United and Leicester City in the Barclays Premier League. Now, before we get on to the match today, I've got some transfer news for you. When we left you, we was on transfer deadline day, and I managed to make one more signing of Jeremy Payet from Southampton for £6 million. Let's just have a quick look at him. He's a French 28-year-old right winger with 3-star current ability, 3-star potential ability, decent attributes. We brought him in because we were struggling for wingers and we was having to play either Jordan Ayew or Tammy Abraham on the wing, and that wasn't going so well. So he comes in as our best right winger, and he had a good start because he came on for his first game, started and scored on his debut. He's got 2 appearances and an average rating of 6.95, so it's not a bad start from him there. Now if we have a look at some of the results that we've had since we left on a 2-0 defeat to Arsenal. We actually won our next game 1-0 against Watford, and Jeremy Payet got the winning goal there. And then we drew our next game against Huddersfield 1-1. Wayne Routledge put us up 8 minutes in, and they equalised after 38 minutes, and we just couldn't quite get the winning goal there. So overall, not a disastrous couple of games for us, considering our poor form of late. Because that game against Watford ended a 5-match run of losing and only scoring 2 goals. And all of this has actually come from a tactical change, which you shall see in a minute. So let's have a look at the league table. As things stand, we sit in 19th place with 21 points. We're only on 19th on goal difference. We're 4 points behind West Ham in 17th place. So hopefully we can get a couple of wins over the next few games and get ourselves out of the relegation zone and stay in the Premier League. Now I am aware that if we do get relegated, the possibility of me being sacked is quite apparent. So I have got plans for another series that I will be starting next week if I do get sacked from Swansea, because if I do get sacked, that is the end of the challenge. Okay, now as you can see, we've changed our formation. Instead of going with a 4-2-3-1, we've dropped the attacking midfielder back into the holding role, which has shored us up at the back a bit more. It's meant we've not conceded as many goals, because we've only conceded 2 goals in the last 2 games. No, sorry, 1 goal in the last 2 games. And here's our lineup for the next match against Man United. Okay, we've got Fabianski in goal, Jung, Bianchetti, Bartley and Mbengi at the back. Leon Britton playing in front of the back 4, with Sanchez and Lucas Lima in the middle of the park, with Payet and Routledge on the wings, and Abraham up front as an advanced forward, playing on a counter-attacking mentality, flexible shape with an array of team instructions including retain possession, get stuck in, drop deeper, be more disciplined and play a higher tempo. Okay, on to the match against Man United. Okay, so here we are, Man United line up with a 4-2-3-1 formation. Going to be tough to beat because they're at nearly full strength by the looks of it. Hopefully we can keep them out, keep this this strong team away from the oh no, we're giving away a penalty. And it's 1-0 to Man United. Not the start we'd have hoped for, but a start that we expected nonetheless. 20 minutes in, we've had 4 shots, exactly the same as Man United, but none of ours have been on target. There we go, as a highlight. Martial took the ball away from our defenders there and almost scored. It was a good save from Fabianski. Good header out from the corner and a good save. So it looks like we're going in at half time 1-0 down. We'll head out for the second half. Hopefully we can grab an equaliser. Played through, he has shot wide. We had 9 shots and none of them been on target. It's ridiculous. United coming at us again here. Ibrahimovic through to Martial and they've hit the post. We were lucky there. Good clearance though afterwards. Bartley's having a terrible game. 6.2. Saying that Abraham's having a much better game, 6.3. We're going to have to make some changes soon. In fact, I'm going to make some changes now. It won't let me. I'm going to bring Abraham off for Ayew as a complete forward on attack. And Bartley's coat will come off. I'm going to bring on Fernandez. And Bengi with a throw straight to Matic. Fernandez didn't do too well with his defending there and almost in for another goal. Good save there from Fabianski. Gives United another corner. And that's 2-0. Mata with the free kick. And we've given away another penalty. Which Mata scores. And that's 3-0. This is getting ridiculous now. Bianchetti's on a 6.0. I really don't know what to do. Sanchez has picked up a knock. I'm going to bring Carnahan on for Bianchetti. I'm going to go attacking. We're 3-0 down, nothing to lose. It's been a very poor performance today from them. Not even looked like scoring. I know we're against Manchester United, but it's we need to play better than this. Otherwise, I mean, Paid straight at Dyer, wins as a corner. But we're defending so sloppily. It's sloppy mistakes. I mean, we're giving away 2 penalties today. And that's 4-0 from a free kick. I wouldn't be surprised if I end up getting sacked. Fabianski, that was straight at him and he just missed it completely. Sanchez shoots wide and that's all over. 4-0. That's awful. Okay, our starting lineup for the Leicester game. We're going to have to bring Tom Carroll on for Sanchez as he's picked up a knock. I'm going to play him as a deep line playmaker on defend. I'm also going to take Ozgan off the bench and bring Wilson onto the bench and replace Sanchez with Norton to give them a rest, as they're both carrying injuries. Hopefully we'll be able to get a better result than we did against Man United. Okay, as you can see, Leicester are lining up exactly the same as we are. Good save from Fabianski there. Now can we launch a counter-attack? Routledge to Lima to Carroll. Back out to Mbengi. Carroll plays it out to Young. Young runs down the wing, crosses it in and straight into the hands of Schmeichel. Oh, Abraham wins the ball back, shoots straight at Schmeichel. Plays it back across. Lima shoots and it's just wide. Corner to us, plays it out to Carroll. Lima scores, we're 1-0 up. It's a fantastic start. Just 10 minutes in. Carroll with the ball to Britton. Britton lays it off to Lima, and Lima with an absolute belter. Hopefully we can hold on to this lead. Maybe even extend it. We just need to defend well. That was some good defending there. We just can't get the ball out. And we're 1-1 now. Sloppy defending there. Should have defended better with that one. And it's 1-1 now. We need a win here today to stay in touch with the teams above us, because otherwise we're 5 points, as things stand. We're 5 points off Brighton in 17th. Good save from Fabianski. A free kick was given. We need to get the ball off Leicester here. They headed just over. We've had 8 shots, 3 on target. About half and half with possession. Carroll into Britton. Britton shoots and it's just wide. We need to make the most of these set pieces. Lima floated one in, header straight at Schmeichel. And it looks like it's going to be 1-1 at half time. Played, crosses in. I think we need to go a bit more attacking. We need to get the ball up there. Payne runs forward, tries to play it across, but it was a very short ball. Payne gets the ball back out to Jung, crosses it in. Abraham hits the post. So unlucky from Abraham. I think we need to make a change. Abraham's not had the best of games. And Bengi's having a terrible game. And Bengi can come off. And we'll put Norton on. I know he's not a natural left back, but we haven't got Olsen on the bench. And then I think we're going to bring Wilfred Bonney on for Abraham and play him as a target man on attack. As a last resort, I will revert to the 4-2-3-1 to try and get more bodies forward. Hopefully that can make a difference, a positive difference. We've had 19 shots and 7 on target. We've been too wasteful today. with our shooting. Not clinical enough, which has been the story of our season. Bartley hoofs it up to Bonnie, but you can't get there. And then Leicester comes straight back at us, and that was a good save from Fabianski there. We just need to defend the corner. And they blazed it over. Right, I think we need to go overload now. We've only got 6 minutes left. And I think I'm going to revert to the 4-2-3-1. And then Britain's going to come off. And we're going to bring, I think, can Routledge play in the middle? Kincaid. No. Right, what we'll do is, actually Lucas Lima can play there. Lucas Lima will play behind Bonnie as an advanced playmaker on support. And then we'll put Britton and Carroll that way round. Because Leon Britton hasn't had a bad game. And I think we're going to bring Wilson on for Routledge next. And that's it. 1-1. Yet another draw. And a game we really should have won. Right, we're going to play the rest of the games apart from the last two. So we'll be coming back for the Burnley and Man City game. We'll play all these. I mean, we've got a couple of difficult games in between. Chelsea and Everton are probably the most difficult ones out of those. So hopefully we'll be able to pick up some wins against the likes of Crystal Palace, Stoke, Brighton and Burnley, and hopefully stay in the Premier League. If we do get sacked before the end of the season, then I will do a final episode and explain the new series that I'm going to be starting next week if I do get sacked. If you like that, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe for more Football Manager 18 content, and thank you very much for watching.